Once upon a time, when I was a young child of 9, I attended my first art exhibition. And as I moved through the show, one piece stopped me cold. It was something I had never seen before. It captured me. I couldn't turn away. Not only that, but it had won first prize that day. I stood there, frozen. I didn't understand. But I was only 9, so I questioned myself. What did I really know about art or life? First, let me be clear. My 9-year-old self showing up at an art show wasn't because I was some pint-sized art genius or child prodigy in the making. Honestly, I was unaware this art show was happening in the park that day, a place where I played almost every day. No, I wasn't there for the art, but for the swings and slides, and this art show invasion was cramping my style. However, art did become a thing in my life, and increasingly so as the years went on, and I've been thinking recently about how all these little memories become a part of our language, our individual art language that develops over time. For me, creating an artwork is a magical thing, like opening a door into another realm or peering through the looking glass. Somewhere over the rainbow, behind the mystic veil, to the great beyond. So, back to that piece of art that not only captured me, but convinced me that I, too, would become an artist one day. Before I arrived at this piece, I had taken a spin around the park, looking at the other art, many colorful pieces of recognizable subjects. However, the winning piece had not only won a shiny first prize ribbon, but a monetary award, which was quite a large sum at that time. And admittedly, my dream of becoming an artist was not built entirely on the love of art, but on my future financial gain, as one of my loudest thoughts at that moment was, "You can do this. You are going to grow up and enter art contests, win first prizes, and make a whole lot of money, as this artist did," which I was having a hard time wrapping my head around. So, this is it, an all black canvas with one white dot in the center of it. Yes, this is a true story, and this was the actual piece of first prize art at the show that day. I'll never forget it, and as you can see, it wasn't easy to forget. And as for me, this first prize artwork stood out from the rest, not because it was great or I liked it much, but because it sucked me into a wormhole, faster than the speed of light, toward an interdimensional void in space and time. And I so wanted to know what was on the other side of that hole of light. In the 3 pieces of art shown here today, I was doing my best to channel my inner child, which is the practice of not trying to be too much of a perfectionist. And I should explain that squirrel in the bottom right. He started out as a much larger squirrel, so much so that I was going to call him Squirrel Maximus. My husband thought he looked like some kind of primate or a bear, so I kept working on him. So Squirrel Maximus went through several incarnations until he finally arrived as Squirrely McFerguson. I'm not sure where that name came from. Well, actually, he told me that was his name, so I went with it. This kind of thing happens to me sometimes, as it happened with The Appearance of Howard, a tiny cat portrait I painted that hung over one of my painted table scenes. So I'll end with Howard the cat, and if you enjoy this kind of content, please like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments. Take care, be well, and I'll see you in the next one.